On the way in this one, we find the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Rockies. Jeff Francis will be called on to pitch for the Rockies in this one. Aaron Harang will face him taking the mound for the Cincinnati Reds.
Jeannie, the Cincinnati Reds were hoping they got a quality pitcher when they acquired Aaron Harang in the 2003 season, and they have not been disappointed. This guy has gotten better and better every single year. His strikeout numbers continue to rise as he had a career-high 216 in the 2006 season. And this is a guy who doesn't have an overpowering fastball, but has good life to it and is very tough to hit.
Thanks, Steve. Now let's take you out for some baseball. John?
John Miller here to bring you all the action, and with me my longtime partner, the Hall of Famer Joe Morgan. And Joe, before we get rolling here, let's quickly talk about the Rockies. What do they have to do to win this ball game?
Well, Willie Taveras was a real nice surprise for the Astros. This guy is fast. If you want proof, check out his 71 infield hits in 2005. He replaced Carlos Beltran as Houston's starting center fielder and filled in nicely. He led all rookies in runs, hits, and stolen bases for the season.
Jeff Francis will be doing the pitching. He doesn't rely on the strikeout ordinarily, but he can get one. He's averaging just over 5 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched.
We could be in for a great start from this left-handed starter taking the mound today. Jeff Francis really found his control in 2006 with the Colorado Rockies as he started to throw more strikes, and the confidence that he has now will probably carry him through this ball game. One of the pitches that's easy to lay off of is the pitch that goes down and in on a curveball situation, because you can see the rotation and you know it's going to break off the plate. Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but he got away from it.
Iannetta moves over to the outside and motions for that ball to be up in the strike zone.
Fastball called strike one, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here he comes. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a grounder to first. Helton.
And he takes it to the bag for out number 1.
This is just a nice play by the first baseman. He takes care of it and gets the force out.
Base is empty with 1 out. He delivers.
And this is low and away for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Low one outside. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Two on the way. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Holliday is there and he puts it away.
Sometimes you outthink yourself out there. They had the outfield playing deep, so he has a long way to go to get in and grab this one.
Now let's take a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch, here it comes. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
That should be a base hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here. Encarnacion out of the Dominican Republic is a young guy and getting better and better. And he had a very potent bat for the Reds in 2006. Pitch on the way.
Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. He's at the belt. The 1-0.
A shot up the middle. And it's through. That's a base hit.
I don't care how hard you throw it. You leave a fastball over the plate, it will get hit. And he just does that and goes right back through the middle with it.
Conine will always be remembered fondly in South Florida, as he was a member of both Marlins teams that won a World Series. And don't forget, he was also an original Marlin back in 1993.
Just focus on making good pitches right here, John. Don't worry about the man on second because he's probably not fast enough to steal third.
That's low and outside. 1-1.
Iannetta sets up camp on the outside part of the plate for this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. On the ground to second. Carroll. And it's in time. From his knees, he gets it. Wow. So no runs on 2 hits and 2 left. Now we go to the last of the first. Then we have no score.
Aaron Harang is going to be the starting pitcher in this one.
I think they're looking for a good start out of Aaron Harang in this one. In 2006, he led the National League with 216 strikeouts for the Reds. He was particularly effective on the road, but we'll see if he can continue to put up those kinds of numbers this time around.
First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike.
He throws.
And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Harang, his throw, not in time. That'll be an infield single.
Bases are empty, so he's trying to catch the defense napping, and he did just that. That's how you bunt for a base hit, folks. You got to be careful if you're pitching here, John. He's got some pretty good wheels over at first base, and he isn't afraid to...
There he goes for second.
And he's in there at second base.
He gets a nice lead off here, and he beats the throw to second base.
Well, he's got the speed, and then you combine that with the jump, and they just don't have a chance to get it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was late. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Well, one thing about moving the ball down and in, the guy's not going to hurt you there. The worst he's going to do is hit a ground ball to the side.
Ross
wants this one to be right on the black on the outside.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he tries to get one down. Harang. And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away.
They get the sure out at first, but that runner moves over to third.
And, Joe, we've got a very solid group of umpires working the game today.
Yeah, the best of the best.
A man on third with 1 out. He kicks, he throws.
Well, that's a great four-seam fastball there. But where he threw it, he has a high chance of getting hit out of the ballpark. But not this time. He gets the strike.
The pitch. They're going to appeal that, see if he really did check his swing in time. No swing, says the first base umpire. So he did apparently.
Now here's a swing and a sinking liner to left. And that gets through for a base hit.
That's a nice RBI, and it's the first run of this ball game. That early lead can be a momentum builder. Well, they've staked out an early lead in this one.
When you hit like this right away, you start to anticipate that you're going to get a lot of runs all through the game.
Well, they're taking advantage of some early pitching mistakes, but that may not continue, and they'll have to make their...
There's a swing and a rocket toward short. And this one rolls all the way to the wall.
He's on his way to the plate. Here comes the throw to the plate. Safe at the plate, beating the play.
And he'll hold it second with a double and an RBI.
Todd Helton had a mysterious stomach ailment early in the year that had everybody concerned, and lost a lot of strength, lost a lot of weight, but still managed his 9th consecutive season hitting better than...
This is swung on and lined softly towards right center.
That one gets through and for a base hit.
I don't think there's any pitcher in baseball that doesn't have his confidence level drop when he's given up 3 straight base hits. This is a tough situation here.
Hop, with a .293 average, also had 22 homers, 84 RBIs, and usually here's a swing and a ground ball. Gonzalez,
That's 1.
and 2, a double play. The Colorado Rockies get 4 hits in the inning and push 2 runs across the plate. We'll go to the top of the second.
Colorado on top.
2-0.
The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next.
Brandon Phillips
Will be the first man up. He kicks, he throws.
First pitch is a big breaker for a called strike 1.
He deals. Oh, and he tried to check his swing, but they're going to get the final ruling on that one. That's a swing, says the umpire. And now he'll have to rethink.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Helton from his knees. He got it. Now that is a Gold Glove play. Ross
Will get his first opportunity in this ball game. Base is empty. 1 out.
First pitch to him. Has him out front as he swings and misses. Strike 1. That's low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, it's 2 strikes, and he comes right back with the fastball. That one's in the low 90s, but guess what? Still pretty fast.
Gonzalez
Will get his first shot from the batter's box in this game. 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch. One strike to count. Here's Francis to the plate. On the ground to second.
Carroll throws to first in time for out number 3. That inning didn't last long. On now to the last half of the second. The Rockies lead it 2-0.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Jamie Carroll
Will be the first man up.
first pitch on the way. This is lined softly to center field.
Makes its way through for a base hit. So he's aboard with a base hit with nobody out. Iannetta steps up and will have his first plate appearance of the game right here.
No reason to attempt a stolen base in this situation, John. I think you just play it straight up right here.
1 man on, nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes. Cutter just misses. Ball 1. Ross
Keeps his target down, but also away this time.
now he sets, drops down a bunt.
That's a foul ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He bunts the ball. Harang
Gets 1 at second.
and 2. A double play.
This is exactly what you want to do in this situation. They're on the ball in a hurry. They turn a sacrifice attempt into a bases clearing double play. John, you know, I'm always talking about defense. I think you see a great example of it here. A terrific double play. A lot of things going on sometimes, and the timing is so key on plays like this. Great job.
Coors Field in Denver is a real graveyard for pitchers. And nobody's ever going to have a very good-looking ERA pitching there. But this guy, in his first full season in the big leagues last year, won 14 games for a Rockies team that was not very good. Here's Jeff Francis. And he delivers.
Lays off the cover. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. Ross
Targets this one to be away from the hitter. Keep it away from this big guy. A 1-2 pitch coming.
Changeup is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. No runs on one hit and nobody left on. We'll go to the top of inning number 3.
Colorado has the lead,
2-0.
They'll start at the 9th spot and then go to the top of the order next.
Adam Dunn
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
Here's a swing and a ball lined softly towards second.
Now over to first.
In time for the out.
This is a nice force out at first. Great job by the second baseman to get it there.
Base is empty with 1 out.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1.
Iannetta wants this ball clearly down and away from the hitter.
Called a strike on the outside, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good looking fastball, but called a ball. 2-1.
Jeff Francis with a 2-1 count. Pitches.
This one's grounded near third, but foul. The 2-2 pitch. Lined hard to the left side. Two on the way. On the ground to first. Helton. And he steps on first, and that's out number 2.
I like the nice execution here by the first baseman, and he gets the force out.
Dunn will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Base is empty. 2 down. He throws.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Here's the pitch. Strike 2, and Dunn will have to be very careful here. He is a guy who strikes out a lot, though.
A smash toward the hole. Carroll is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they go down in short order. And we move on now to the home half of the 3rd. The Rockies on top, 2-0.
And the top of the order is coming up.
Garrett Atkins
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner. Down and away.
On the ground to third.
Encarnacion.
And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
This is a nice play, starting with the third baseman. He fires it over to first base and quickly retires the runner.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Ross
Wants him to get that ball right there in the outside corner at the knees.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
On the way. Tried to stop his swing there, but they're going to check to see if he went around with it.
Sometimes you get in a good rhythm like he did there, John. Those 3 pitches we just saw are a great example of a guy that's on top of his game, and he strikes him out easily.
And he swung at it. That's the ruling. And they ring him up. The umpire overruling the plate umpire, ruling that a swing for the strikeout.
Atkins will be the batter. Singled home a run his last time.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's Harang to the plate.
There's a swing and a liner to right center.
This one finds its way rolling all the way out to the wall. He pulls into second with a stand-up double.
Holliday will step in, an RBI double his last time.
Runner on second, 2 down.
And this one gets away, and that should allow the runner to move up. He's at the belt. The 1-0, and this one's grounded to second.
And Phillips is there.
Throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Colorado Rockies get a man to third, but can't bring him in. We're through 3 here at the ballpark. Colorado leads it 2-0.
The 3, 4, 5 hitters, the big hitters coming up.
Ken Griffey Jr.
will be the first man up. Iannetta shows him he wants the ball down and away from this hitter. Griffey takes a ball to even up the count.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard to the right side.
Iannetta, he wants this one up and in and make that hitter very uncomfortable. Big swing and a miss, and Griffey Jr. is out of here.
Well, a high 80s fastball is usually one the hitters are looking for, but this one just overpowered him. He wasn't ready for that one.
Encarnacion
will come up. He singled his last time.
The pitch.
Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and lined out to right center.
This one rolls through to the wall. And he's into second with a double with 1 out.
Conine will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 man out, 1 man on. A runner at second.
First pitch on the way.
He delivers.
He's not cheating himself with that swing, but he missed another one. It's 0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive deep right field. Pop has room, though, as he puts it away just shy of the wall.
Little bit late, and he is safe at third.
He has to backpedal a bit to get to this one, but he's able to put it away shy of the wall.
Runner on third, 2 down. And Francis deals his first pitch.
A lot of times you'll chase the high fastball because you see it better, but that one was away also, so he was able to lay off.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0. And this is hit way up there. It'll stay on the infield. Iannetta is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Reds get no runs on a hit, and they strand a man at third. We go to the last of the 4th. The Rockies lead 2-0. The 5, 6, 7 spots due up. Todd Helton will be the first man up. Here's the pitch. Laced foul to the right side. Ross sets his target down and in. High risk pitch if the pitcher can't get it in there. Slider was in the dirt that time. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. This could be trouble back behind second. That looks like a base hit. So with nobody out, he's aboard. Pop will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Runner at first, nobody out. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Phillips over to second for 1. Back to first and not in time. Not quite a double play that time. Carroll will be the batter. Base hit his last time up. Runner at first, 1 down. Ground ball that could be 2. Gonzalez to second for 1. And the double play. They got them both. So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. 5th inning upcoming here at Coors Field. Colorado on top, 2-0. It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up. Alex Gonzalez is due up second in the next half inning. First pitch, here it comes. Curveball that bounces in the dirt for a ball. Here's Jeff Francis with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball line softly towards second. He throws to first.
He gets good wood on this one, but the second baseman says, hey, I'll take care of this, and he throws him out at first.
Gonzalez will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. He throws. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. Strike 1. The pitch. Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on the breaking ball. 2 down.
Man, that's really nice pitching there, John. When you can limit a guy to 3 pitches in an at-bat, you get quick strikeouts, but you also save yourself for later on in the ball game.
Base is empty, 2 down here. First pitch on the way. Grounded softly to short. Tulowitzki throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they go down quietly. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Rockies on top, 2-0. And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next. Willie Taveras will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning. Now the 1-0 pitch. This one swung on and hit down the line and right. 1 away.
Johnny has to range over to his left to get this one, but he's able to get there in time to put it away.
Francis will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. He delivers. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike. He deals. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. Ross.
Looks for him to make that pitch right there in the outside corner at the knees. Perfect pitch if the guy can get it in there.
Well, it's 2 strikes, and he comes right back with the fastball. That one's in the low 90s, but guess what? Still pretty fast. You'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
Not the way he was looking to end that at bat, Joe.
First pitch to him. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Gonzalez, and he throws on to first, and the side is retired. They go down quickly and quietly here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark.
Colorado has the lead,
2-0.
And for the benefit of those of you just tuning in, this is John Miller along with Joe Morgan bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. The top of the order is due up next.
Ken Griffey Jr.
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, here it comes. Swing and a chopper to the second baseman. Francis. And his throw gets him. 1 away.
Good reactions out there on the mound to glove this thing and throw to first base.
Dunn will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
The pitch.
Called a strike. 0-1.
One strike to count. Here's Francis to the plate.
Fastball in the dirt that time, and he lays off. One ball, one strike, the pitch. Swing and a grounder to first. Pelton, and he steps on first, and that's out number 2.
Nice play over there at first just to keep that one for himself.
Griffey will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
2 outs, nobody on.
Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
Iannetta sets the target now low and on the outside.
Let's see what he wants to do now. No balls, 2 strikes. A lot of different ways he can go here.
Rings him up, and Joe, he's now 3 innings away. He's got a 6-inning shutout going.
And John, he's been dynamite so far. Let's see if he's got the stamina to hold up over the final 3 innings.
Harang ready, delivers.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Dunn goes over and puts it away.
John, that was a great call to shift the defense. They swung that outfield to the right and had him play perfectly.
1 out, nobody on.
Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery.
Well, the catcher called for it down, but this one is up, and the catcher's not happy with it.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. Garrett lays off,
And they are in real danger of walking Garrett Atkins with a count of 3-0.
Here's the 3-0 pitch.
Now Atkins has to count at 3-1. A young guy with lots of power. He could do some damage here.
The 3-1 pitch on the way. And this is swung on and lined softly to third. And that one might have been trouble if the third baseman had been playing in a few steps, but as it turns out, it's an easy out.
Holliday
will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. Dunn has got it, and the side is retired. And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. On to the 7th inning we go. The Rockies lead 2-0.
The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up.
Brandon Phillips
will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
This one is lined softly towards the hole.
John, these are the kind of outs you get when you're pitching well. That's 9 in a row he's set down.
1 out, none on. Francis ready and delivers.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Pitch on the way.
There's a swing and a soft liner to the right side. Carroll is over, and he puts it away for the out.
John, and these guys can't get anything started right now. That's 10 in a row that have been retired.
Hawkins getting himself ready down in the bullpen.
John, you got a right-handed hitter waiting on deck, so I think they might be waiting until he comes up before making the call to the bullpen.
Base is empty, 2 down.
This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field.
Holliday
is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. The Cincinnati Reds just can't figure anything out, and through 7, they remain without the benefit of a run.
7th inning stretch time here in Denver.
The Rockies lead it 2-0.
5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next.
Todd Helton
will be the first man up.
just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Now the 2-0 pitch. Good action to that cutter. Called a strike. 2-1.
Aaron Harang with the 2-1 pitch on the way.
Hit in the air to left center. Dunn goes over and puts it away.
He has to come in on this ball, but he's able to get there in time to put it away.
Pop will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Base is empty with 1 out. He throws.
Swings and misses at the curve. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's Harang to the plate. Strike 2. Hop will have to swing now at anything close. He's in a deep hole. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Brad Hawk.
That was a fantastic sequence of 3 pitches for the strikeout. You can't argue with that.
Carroll will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Two outs, nobody on. A liner towards the hole. He's got it. What a play.
Nothing doing here this half inning. We'll move ahead to the 8th. Colorado leads it 2-0.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Alex Gonzalez
is due up second in the next half inning.
Well, you try to get the hitter to chase that riding fastball, but he wouldn't chase that one.
Here's Jeff Francis with the 1-0 pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. A check swing, but they're going to appeal that call and ruled a swing by the umpire, so a strike will be added on the count.
Johnny really fooling these hitters with his breaking ball. It's very sharp. Well, we're going to take a look back at the strikeout in the sequence of pitches. He threw only 4, so that was quick.
Yeah, that's for sure. Quick and back to the dugout. Gonzalez will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Iannetta telling him to stay on top of the ball and keep it down in the strike zone. Fastball waved at and missed. 1-1. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. And what a catch! A spectacular play.
Johnny crosses him up on the shift that time, and he tries to hit it to the right side, but they make the play anyway.
Myers is being called in, and he's going to be the new pitcher. He was a 2-game winner last season. The opposition has hit .264 as a group against him. Lays off a called strike at the knees. 0-1. He kicks, he throws. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good moving cutter there, and it's 1-2 now. Iannetta shows his target on the outside, and he wants him to get that ball up. Change up, got it, and the side is retired. The Reds still can't buy a run as they've been held scoreless here through 8. Here come the Rockies in the home half of the 8th. The Rockies on top, 2-0. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. Willie Taveras will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
That was great pitch selection there. There's not
hit of the ground up the middle. Gonzalez dives. Got it from his knees. Got him. What a play.
And this hitter goes back to the bench. The shortstop will be able to make a nice throw over the first.
Nobody on base with 1 out. And that's outside, ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Change up in the dirt for a ball. The 2-0 pitch on the way.
The toughest pitch in baseball to handle, according to Ted Williams, is the fastball up and in.
Now the 3-0 offering. No doubt about that one, and it's 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Dunn glides over and makes the catch for the out.
This one's headed towards the gap, but it's a bit high, and the left fielder moves to his left, and he puts it away.
This one is swung on and lined softly toward the middle. That should be a base hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here. Tulowitzki will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 outs, a man on first.
They throw over to first, but he's back in time.
Good time to try to steal right here, John. If you want to win ball games in this league and keep pressure on teams, you've got to utilize that running game. That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Over to first, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Ross
Sets up shop right there in the outside corner with the target.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Friel is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. No runs on a hit, and 1 man left up. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th.
Colorado on top,
2-0.
It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
Ken Griffey Jr.
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning. Here it comes.
Now he's ahead 0-2. He's got a few pitches he can play with. He'll try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
And he delivers.
Fastball bounces to the plate this time.
The 1-2 pitch.
On the ground to short, Tulowitzki. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
That shortstop's right there to glove and then fires to first base for the out.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him.
That pitch was up and in. It got the inside corner, but I don't think the batter saw it that way.
Iannetta gives him the target down and away from the hitter.
Dunn takes the ball, and the count is even. The 1-1 pitch on the way. The 1-1 pitch is a slurve taken for a strike. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch coming. Got him swinging. Adam Dunn with a big swing and a miss for strike 3. Base is empty. 2 down here. I thought he checked the swing, but they're going to appeal it from the third base umpire. Overruled, says the umpire. No swing, he said on that one.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a roller towards the hole. Helton.
He is out at first. Nice play by the pitcher getting over.
Well, that's where spring training helps you. PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
The Colorado Rockies
come out victorious here, Joe. And these fans are going to head home happy. The home team gave them the happy ending.
Well, they should be happy, John. Not only did they win the ball game, but they played well. And in the end, they wore their opponents down, so the home team goes away happy.
Jeff Francis had a fine night out there on the mound. I think we have to say he's our 2K Sports player of the game.
I think we saw the Jeff Francis that this organization has been so excited about. This was just an elite performance today from the young lefty.
And that'll wrap things up from here. Now, for Major League Hall of Famer Joe Morgan and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is John Miller. Thanks for being with us this afternoon.